You watch one and ready? What now? Now you have to watch two. And sometimes one is a big one. Well, I'm not talking about the whole movie. I'm just talking about one.
Yeah, no, I.
I've got it. There's so far on TV. I want to watch it. I just do that once in the because all right, and then I can watch it.
We've got my audio running, so we'll leave.
I'm gonna call this workshop to order. Wes, can you take roll
Sure.
for the record?
Councilmember Dumas.
Here.
Councilmember Elwood.
Here.
Councilmember Graves.
Here.
Councilmember Kuhn.
Here.
Councilmember Mills.
Here.
Councilmember Pittman.
Please don't do that.
Jackson.
President Ronald.
Okay. Jerry will be excused.
And I'm here.
And, okay, and the mayor is here. Right.
All right.
Okay.
We don't need a motion to approve the agenda because this is just a workshop. So but the subject for tonight's meeting is the business license ordinance that we've been working on this for a while now. I distributed draft 5 this afternoon to the council members. We didn't distribute it to the public again because it was a short-term or short notice thing, but basically, as you see it come up on the screen, the things that are different would be the things that are in blue.
Is that gonna be blue?
And so I suggest that the way we go through this, and for the record, the things that are in red are as best as I could put together all the notes from the last workshop and the last council meeting as far as suggested changes. So we can go down there. We'll do this kind of in a free form manner rather than jumping around between council member comments and public comments. I think when we're covering a certain section of the ordinance, if somebody from the public wants to address it, just raise your hand and we'll let you get your ideas out there. So, starting at the top, the title of this may be a difference between 4 and 5 that's not highlighted here. The version 4 may have still had the emergency clause in it, and I opted to remove the emergency clause, given the fact that passing this ordinance isn't really an emergency. So
I have some suggestions for your title.
okay, we can't even get past the title.
No. I don't think so. So, first of all, there's a comma at the end that needs to be removed, so delete the last comma. And typically, the ordinances like this would say that it's for establishing a business license requirement, fees and penalties. That's typically in most of these titles that have fees and penalties in them, and the ones I've been reviewing.
Oh, yeah, I
So-
don't know that I've ever seen that. I mean,
We did it in our city planning commission, or planning and zoning.
yeah,
So it's just suggestions, mine, to add fees and penalties.
I don't have a problem with it.
That's okay.
Okay. Moving on then, past the title. No changes to the first whereas. In the second whereas, I changed, we had business license and business registry. And we're dropping the business registry, or we're dropping business registry as a separate item. It's just gonna be the business license registry. So if you have a business license, you will be in our registry. Same with the next whereas, but I scratched strengths and weaknesses of the business. I think that was Peggy's recommendation. And it, you know, it's definitely unnecessary verbiage. And kind of implies that we're trying to establish the strengths and weaknesses of our businesses, which we're not. We're, you know, we intended to establish the weaknesses in our community, but it's unnecessary verbiage, so I just took it out. And then I added a whereas, and I believe this might have been
Did we just lose them?